Well, for me, I think that the thing that attracted me is that it was a men's program. It seems like we're often overwhelmed by the ladies, and this was something that was exclusively men, and so that had a big effect on attracting me.
I looked at the word men, and my thought was we talk about sports and we talk about life in general, but we never get serious with one another. So, and it's nice to talk to a group of men. We're outnumbered about 3 to 1 probably. So.
And that's like the thought that it was expanding the normal thought patterns when we're around our little groups of people. We're generally talking about the food or the day or whatever, and this gave an opportunity to think about something a little different.
Yes.
Well, from listening to the people talking and getting the conversation one to the other, it was very interesting to me, but it did give an opportunity to think about things that I hadn't thought about in a long time, which was a benefit. Just starting, I had the opportunity to think about some situations and some people that I hadn't thought about before at all.
Well, it did. It covered a lifetime. As I remember it, you're being young and foolish, and then as life progresses and you make your mistakes in life, and then often we become old and foolish, and you really wonder, you know, and you see the importance of making progress as you go along.
And I think as I went through the program, I came to the realization that I had a pretty good life. That most things that happened to me were good. So I found it very, very self-rewarding, so to speak, or just the fact that I felt good about myself, having not thought my way through that. On a day-to-day basis, you never put it all together. But this was an opportunity to look at your entire life, like Bud said, from the young and foolish to the old and foolish. I found it very good.
I agree with what Jim too, and the points you guys bring up. It was great program.
I don't think the men have difficulty talking, they have difficulty getting together. And they're, particularly here at Friendship Village, where we have so many activities to do, we go from one thing to the next, and all of a sudden the day is gone, and there are very few opportunities to just sit down and get some fellows, as we would normally have done in a fraternity or a club or somewhere. You would have the chance to sit down. It doesn't occur very often here.
Well, that's true, I think, but I will say that some of the real serious things in life you just don't talk about, you know, and even you know, you may stay even during the program, you may not get into, you know, publicly some of the deep, the extra deep things, but nevertheless, I remember at the program that I thought about and remarked about things that I never talked about, I don't think, in my whole life. Things that I recalled of my early working years, and that really, and it jarred me. Very frankly, it jarred me deeply, some of these things, and it was really profound in many ways, and I thought that it was extremely important for me to bring those things up.